It's the super bantamweight 8-round bout. Robert DaLuz from the United States taking on Paul Hyland from Tala here in Dublin in the blue trunks. Hyland, born on November 19th, 1984, 25 years of age, taking on Robert John DaLuz, 32 years of age, born on the 9th of July 1978. Paul Hyland, certainly one of the favourites in terms of victors in the undercard here tonight. He's anticipated and expected to win this particular bout. Orthodox boxer from the south side of Dublin, rated 97th out of 948 super bantamweights.
He's DaLuz here. He looks like a bit of a tough awkward cookie, so therefore this is going to be a tough one for Paul here, because this guy, he's had 45, 46 fights. You know, he hasn't won that. He's only won 13, but he's got loads of experience, and these are the sort of fighters that the likes of young Hyland here needs to fight in order to improve their game and get them a lot more experience. You know, because there's no point in fighting guys that you're going to learn absolutely nothing from. Whereas DaLuz here, loads of experience, and this is one that Hylands will learn loads from.
Paul Hyland with the body punches. DaLuz, I think, was looking for confirmation of what exactly was happening. Huge Irish support. Obviously, Paul Hyland on familiar territory. Boxed so many times here in the National Stadium, the South Circular Road. He weighed in yesterday at 123.75 pounds, with Robert DaLuz coming in at 124. Important bout here for Paul Hyland, because if he is going to take on better qualified opponents like Kiko Martinez or Asen Martyr-Ushian of France, which of course is on the card here as well this evening, then Hyland has to beat DaLuz. First of the 8 rounds comes to an end.
He's a bit of a showboater. He's your typical Yank, you know what I mean? He wants everything his own way. You know, he's complaining to the referee already. Like he said that Hyland was pushing him down. So, but DaLuz's head was down. So what Hyland was doing was just leaning on him. But this guy DaLuz, to me, looks like a real handful here. You know, he's a real character, and he's not a bad fighter. Even though he's had a lot of loses on his record, he's a tough customer. So young Paul Hyland is going to have to be careful here, because this guy, he looks dangerous. His record doesn't suggest that he's a devastating puncher, but like, he's what you would call a hurtful puncher here, and he could do a bit of damage because he's letting those hooks go. You know, they're wild swings, and if they land, they'll do a bit of damage. So young Hyland here has to be very careful with this guy in these opening 2 or 3 rounds. You know, because he looks a wee bit dangerous to lose. You know, and as I said, his record doesn't do him justice.
He has a cocky swagger, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's your typical Yank. You know, he just wants things all his own way, and you know, he's a bit showy. You know, so you know, he's a bit of a showman here, but he's giving young Hylands here, you know, food for thought.
Rated 311 out of 1,097 featherweights in the United States, and indeed in the world rankings as such. He looks like a man that thinks he's a mile in front. That seems to be threatened at all by Paul Hyland. Robert DaLuz, 32 years of age, in the gold trunks. Hyland needs to get out of trouble here. Keeps putting out the jab and hits with a nice right. Still doesn't get away from the ropes. Paul Hyland, 7 years younger, at 25 years of age. A little bit of holding going on. Teat does the needful.
That's a nice wee left hook to the body there, that if you want to then drop one to the body. This is what he should be doing the whole way through this fight. He should be dropping a left hook or a right hook to the body every time he throws a combination. And what you want to do is try and get as much power in him as what you can. Because DaLuz here, he's throwing shots there, he's trying his best. Still, you can see him digging in there. You see the way his feet are positioned, that he's trying to really drive his fist through Hyland here. So that's what Hyland has to do himself. He has to do the same things, employ the same tactics, go a wee bit more to the body, and when you do throw the body shots, put a wee bit more power behind them.
Well, this is a different sort of style from Robert DaLuz. He has a swagger. 5 seconds to go in the 7th round. But he's a cheeky American. End of round 7. And you sense that this man believes that this contest is done and dusted. It's the last round, round 8, super bantamweight contest, and to say the least has been interesting. Nice right immediately from Robert DaLuz, and consistently through the 8 rounds he's come out of his corner and he has literally torn into Paul Hyland. Now, Hyland defensively has been good and strong, and certainly with the way Robert DaLuz has been boxing, he senses that this contest is done and dusted and that he should be declared the winner. It's a little bit closer than that, we feel, but Paul Hyland has to have a good 8th and final round. About 4 rounds ago, my friend here, Dave Boyle Macaulay, kept saying that he should be going for body punches. Body punches haven't been fully delivered. They are now, and he needs to slow down Robert DaLuz. Perhaps, just perhaps, it might be a little bit too late.
We see what happens in the ring whenever you throw a good body shot and it's done a slight bit of damage. You know you've done a slight bit of damage when your opponent tries to deliver the same punch back, and that's what happened there. Paul Hyland there caught him with a nice, good, short, crisp left hook to the body. And what did DaLuz do right away? He fired one back because that left hook to the body slightly hurt him. He felt it.
And he felt that one there as well. Good body punch. Continues to throw the punches, left and right, body and shin punches. And he's going after Robert DaLuz. He's giving everything in this 8th and final round.
That's the pressure he should be putting on 3 or 4 rounds ago. And if he had done that, in my eyes, DaLuz would have folded, under the pressure. He would have tired a lot quicker. But young Hyland took the foot off the gas. He boxed well, he countered well, but I thought that he should have put on a bit more pressure. It would have made things a lot easier for himself, because the way I see it is now, not unless I'm totally wrong, these rounds have been close, but he could have won every round. All depends what way the referee sees this, but whatever way you look at it, it's a pretty tight fight, a pretty close fight. So the scoring on the referee's scorecard might not reflect how close the fight actually is.
DaLuz still able to throw the punches. But the swagger seems to be gone in this final round, because some of those body punches obviously connected well, and DaLuz felt it. Hyland holding on, aiming to teeth the referee, keeping an eye, very close eye. Certainly, you'd have to say that Paul Hyland has done well. Certainly scored a few times in this 8th and final round. And he's keeping DaLuz busy enough so that there is no swagger and there is no showmanship, as they literally dig into each other in the center of the ring. It's the end. Both boxers smile. Hyland salutes, feels that he just might have done enough to win this. The corners congratulate each other, so do the boxers. And Paul Hyland from Tala here in Dublin is anticipating that the announcement that will be made will give him victory. Now, this is the announcement we've been waiting for. It's been very, very close between Paul Hyland of Dublin and Ireland, Robert DaLuz from Providence, Rhode Island, United States. The winner, Paul Hyland.
Please give a big round of applause. a very fine opponent indeed. Robert DaLuz.
Victory goes to Ireland and to Paul Hyland.